Hello friends, I'm DragoNate and welcome to another DragoNate Reading Your Answers video. So last week I asked you guys a question and I asked you, how is your life different today than it was 1 year ago? So you guys answered. I'll read your answers in this video. But before we get into that, we have a new question for this week that comes from FunnyFluffy, who asks, if and when you get anxious or scared about something, how is the best way you relax and put the scary matter to one side? So leave your answers in the comments down below and I will read them in next week's video. So how is your life different today than it was 1 year ago? Let's find out. Benny says, 1 year ago I was bullied and no one liked me. Today I'm a normal guy with a girlfriend, many good marks in school, and a great family and friends. But most important is that my math skills are way better. My mark in maths 1 year ago, 5+, should be like E, very bad in US or so. And today, mark 2+, maybe B+. I made a lot of mistakes. Okay, I was weak and now I'm way stronger. I mean psychologically. And I found your channel. Of course, my channel. But there's one thing I just don't get still today. Why do I have to write a big I for I to go to blah 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 and so on even in the sentence? English grammar, I won't get it. As long as I do it right, it's okay. See you, Nate. Well, it seems like but by you saying that a year ago you were bullied, you don't get bullied anymore, so that's a good thing. A lot of people may not know I was bullied when I was in school as well. Now about the I, writing a big I, it's because the letter I refers to yourself, right? And I is important. You are important, so when talking about yourself, you have to make sure it's important and it's capital. Sirius Column says, nothing has changed. Well, that's okay too. Although I'm sure there's got to be something, even the tiniest little thing. You've definitely gotten a year older, so that's one thing. But in that year, have you gotten a little smarter? Have you gotten a little stronger? T. Lisa Chapman says that she's getting a better handle on panic attacks. I will always try to improve in stopping them from overwhelming me. And that's great. I'm glad that you are improving in that and that you're figuring out kind of what triggers it so that you can avoid it, and I hope that you can stop it altogether eventually. Caesar says, I'm not going to college and don't have a solid income, so I'm worse off than last year. But here's to this year and hopefully it'll be better. Well, the thing is, even if you're a little bit worse off in one way than you were last year, maybe you're a little better off in other ways. Milo isn't failing classes anymore, and he's also got a job, which is awesome for you, and I hope that that job is going very well for you. Wise Wizard managed to overcome his everyday pain in the spine thanks to the thermal acupuncture practice I was doing for the last 9 months. That is great because pain in the spine, or really anywhere in the back, is never a good thing. I've had that before due to injuries and other stupid things and stuff, and it is terrible, so I can't imagine right in the spine. FunnyFluffy says things were a bit better a year ago or more, but now things are getting more tense and crappy. Feels like every year gets worse and worse, but I know it might get better sooner or later. Well, I hope that it does, because when things are constantly going in a downward spiral like that, it's never a fun thing. So hopefully, even just some small things can help make it a little bit better. Bullaby says, 1 year after my results at school are worse. I got a great computer. The days are almost looking the same. Not too different from last year. No, maybe not. But if you have a great computer, then that's really awesome. As for school, I think you just need to not study more, but study better. So don't cram the night before a test or something like that, and don't study for like 3 hours straight at a time. It doesn't help you. You're just putting too much information in your brain, and your brain's like, nope, I don't want any. You gotta take breaks. Coco had a trader in his life, and now she's gone, luckily, so that's always good. It always sucks when you have someone like that in your life, but it's always great to cut out the toxic people in your life. My mom can't believe that a year has gone by already. It was too quick. Anyways, a lot has changed work-wise. Someone getting let go, manager, 2 people retiring, supervisors, 2 new supervisors, and 2 people leaving for other jobs. It has been crazy at work. Personally, it doesn't feel like much has changed at all. Unfortunately, I can only pray that things will change for the better in my personal life soon, hopefully, and I know that they will. Some way, somehow, they will. Mitsu's upset with me for having 2 answers, because I never do, and I always expect 1 answer out of you guys, so I'm sorry. I apologize in that one. Jokes aside, my answer is high school, just high school, and maybe moving up the dance ranks twice in a year. Mitsu loves dance, and she's gotten into some higher dance ranks there, which is really awesome. Madshot was responding to the previous question as well, saying getting into a nasty car wreck with a family a few months ago back in September, I believe, and walking out of it unscathed, and dad and mom were a little hurt, but okay now. So that was for the least likely thing to happen. Now, for this question, for this previous, the question we're answering today is in many different ways. I never saw myself doing YouTube, even though it was always a dream of mine. 2, I face the unknown now, as in up to the year. I had it all planned out. The unknown for my future excites me, and that's a great thing because a lot of times the unknown is a very, very scary thing. So it's great that you're embracing it. It's great that you're looking forward to it, and I hope that in doing so that it all goes well, that it's beneficial to you. And that concludes your answers for this question. So thank you all so much for sharing once again. My answer for this, how is my life different than it was a year ago? Well, definitely working a lot more. I'm working more hours, which means I'm getting paid more, which is always a good thing because that means I can, you know, put that towards groceries and also other things that may end up being things I want to get, like a GTX 1080 Ti. Also last year at this time, I think just right at the end of January, we had reached about 100 subscribers, and now we are sitting at 385 last I checked. Super close to 400. That's more than double in a year, and that's awesome, and I thank you guys so much for all your support. My life is also different in that I have Discord, so it's a much easier way to connect with all you guys. If you want to join my Discord channel, which is basically, it's just a chat thing. I know Discord markets it as being like for gamers and that kind of thing, but really it doesn't matter whether you play games or not. You can, it's just great because you can go on there and we can chat together any time of the day. If you're online, we can chat. Even if you're not, there's private messaging. It's instant messaging as well, you know, a little better than something like Twitter. There's also voice channels, so you can chat via microphone and actual voices. And of course, everyone's favorite is you can use emojis to react to things. It's seriously great, and it's a great way to keep in touch with you guys and also let you guys know instantly if there's any changes or anything that I need to tell you guys right away, because I can just put a message on there, and then whether you're online or not, as soon as you do go online, then you can see it, and there you go, you know it. So if you want to join my Discord and have a great time chatting with me and with everyone else, of course, then there's a link in the description below, so go find it in there. It's somewhere probably in the middle. It's after the playlist links and stuff. It's close to the bottom, maybe, I don't know, but it's in the description. That's all you need to know. Go find it. But that's about it. So thank you again for sharing. I appreciate it. Don't forget, your question for this week is, let me put it up there, from FunnyFluffy, about when you get scared or anxious. How do you calm down and relax from that and put the matter to one side? Leave your answers in the comments below and I will read them next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great one. Let me turn this off now. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Have a wonderful one and God bless.